All right, hello everybody. I come across something here, a little something for the fair lane. I done picked up a ratchet shifter. It's just an old ratchet shifter that came out of an old car. But you can see it's froze up pretty good. It's got all 100 years of grease and crud down in it and everything, so I'm going to try to bring her back to life. Which brings me to my magic mystery juice here. What is it? My homemade penetrating oil. It's a pretty easy mix. I mix about a gallon of ATF, automatic transmission fluid, with about a quart of acetone. That's a pretty hot mix, but sometimes I'll cut back on the acetone, and then I put it in one of these old 5-gallon buckets I got laying around. When you got all this heavy equipment and stuff that leaks like a sieve, I got a couple of 5-gallon buckets hanging around. Anyway, first thing I did though, as I took all of this stuff off, the neutral safety switch, anything I don't want that oil getting down into. So I stripped her down, open up the bucket here, and I'll just drop her in. It's kind of why I like to have a full 5-gallon bucket laying around, because now I can just drop that in there, set it on the floor here, seal it back up, give it a couple shakes, set it there on the floor, leave it on the floor there for a while. Every time I come in the door, I'll grab it, give it a couple of shakes, and just let that shifter just set in there and soak in that penetrating oil. Sometimes it helps free them up, and well, ATF, it's 90% detergent, so it kind of gets in there and cleans it up. Then after I get that, I'll let it set in there for, I don't know, until I'm ready to put it in. And then I'll throw it in my solvent tank, my parts washer. You can kind of see it back there covered up in stuff because it's covered up in stuff. Anyway, when I get ready to pull it and get ready to really clean it up, then I'll throw it in the solvent tank, scrub it up real good, and go from there. But anyway, that's my magic mystery juice. It's kind of like homemade Marvin's Marvelous M&M oil. You know which one I'm talking about. It's also the exact same stuff that old froze up 312 has been soaking in now since the last time I did a video on it. My hopes of it breaking that thing free are very slim because those cylinder walls look terrible. But it's in there mostly so I can pop them just to make it easier when I go to beating them pistons back out with a hammer and a block of wood, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to get them out of that one. But anyway, that's my little magic, my homemade penetrating oil. My grandpa taught me that one when he used to ranch way out by where my little nephew lives, when they were miles and miles and hours from the nearest town. You just kind of do what you got to do, and that was his recipe for penetrating oil soak. Okay, so meantime, I'm gonna keep busy on this fair lane. I just decided I'd get that started while I was waiting for the tractor to warm up out there to finish bringing that mock-up motor in. All right, so we'll catch you on the next one, and like I said, it's super easy. It is chemicals and stuff. There's acetone in there, So use your noodle on it, on what parts you're going to throw in there. You can see I stripped all of the important stuff off, and this is a shifter that didn't cost me much money, so you know, you go throwing expensive parts into that recipe and it eats them, well, you know, it's kind of a last ditch. All right, meantime, keep the metal hot, and we'll catch you on the next one.